Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boscheman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for the full moon that's occurring on March 14th, 2025. We're going to look at the forecast for each life path number to see how these energies might affect you. Now, what's important about this illumination is it's also an eclipse. And so this lunar eclipse is actually going to start the evening of the 13th. And will continue through into the early hours of the 14th. The full moon reaches its fullness on the early mornings of the 14th. So kind of looking at both of those dates, depending on where you live in the world. Now, this lunar eclipse, we're already in eclipse season. So at the time of this recording, which is on the 5th of March, we're already heavy into this. We're feeling these energies. And so it's, of course, going to be at its point of culmination on the 14th. Now, eclipses and why these are so important is because a lot of times they can bring in some kind of closure, some kind of ending, and they can initiate the beginning of a new storyline, a new cycle. And a lot of times we won't see what sort of is in store or what this energy is bringing about fully until several months down the road. And so again, where this might be the point of initiation or the point of culmination, depending on the situation, we might not see the full effects of this eclipse until 3 to 6 months down the road, sometimes even beyond that into the next year. So it's a storyline that is continuing to unfold, continuing to open. However, around the point of this illumination and this eclipse, we should have a pretty good idea of what that storyline is going to be. And that's what we'll kind of look at today to see what the point is, the point of your awareness, where that needs to be around this eclipse. Okay, before we get into the forecast for the life path numbers, this is a general forecast. If you would like your own personal numerology reading, I would love to work with you. You can book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. All right, let's take a look. Life Path 22-4. Well, I can tell you, I am really excited about the energy that we're going to be working with for this eclipse. So we're going to be working with the vibration of the 33, so 303. And this is just phenomenal energy. Now, keep in mind that with a lunar eclipse, something's going to be eclipsed out, something will be closing out, something will be coming to culmination likely because, again, it's a full moon and it's also a lunar eclipse. But this is the potential to start a new storyline for the next 6 months to a year. And for us, for 22-4s, working with this 33 energy, this is the potential for the next 6 months to a year to be very, very rewarding. This brings in work being completed, an opportunity or many opportunities for celebration because of that work, because of, when we're talking about 4 energy and 22-4 energy, pretty much everything that comes our way, we have worked for. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful supportive energy for reaping those rewards and true celebration for seeing all the effort put forth. This kind of reminds me of like if you have strong Saturn placements in astrology, when you have pleased the Saturnian god, you see the rewards come in for all of those efforts, right? And that's really, really similar to 4s and 22-4s. And this period, over the next 6 months to a year, with this eclipse coming through, and this 33 energy really does set us up for that. So beautiful energy here. Now remember, I just want to preface this by saying this is a general forecast. So it depends on what's going on in your own personal chart that is going to make the significant difference. But overall and overarching energy, we're all working with this. And so this is a time where projects that you've been working on reach their full expression. This is a time where the rewards from that expression can come in abundance, promotions, recognition, getting thrown into the spotlight in some way, fame, fortune, blah, blah, blah. This is a big energy for all of that, especially around creative work. So things that you have been, where your effort, you have been a part of whatever this is. Great rewards can come in there, especially if it's been a job well done, right? Like you've taken your time, you've committed to it, you've seen it through to completion, you've been a big part of this process. You will likely see great rewards come in at this time. Now, if you've rushed through things or tried to force things or, just put the Band-Aid on some things, hoping that it'll stick, you could see the downside of this energy, which still is really positive. So, it's not going to bring devastation. That's not the type of energy that this is, but it will point you in the direction that you need to go in to fix those mistakes and then reap the rewards. The other thing I would say is definitely a time for celebration. This is a time that, you might have really been working hard for a really long time for this, whatever this may be. And, give yourself the time to celebrate these wins, whatever they may be. But this is a time where some of your greatest hopes and dreams can be fulfilled. And it might also be, for some of you, this might be a time where, again, you've been working on something for so long and, it comes to fruition and you see the rewards during the next 6 months to a year. For some of you, this is going to be something where it's a new opportunity that presents that you're going to be committing to and working towards, right? So new hopes, new dreams could surface at this time that you'll need to commit to. And because you're a 22-4, it's going to take time to get to that completion point, but it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Whatever you start under this energy is just like a kiss from the universe. Like it will be successful. It will have the rewards. But again, because you're a 22-4, that could take years, right? You're going to have to put in the effort and etc. So this is sort of two-tiered, this energy. We could see the rewards from effort put forth that we've been working on for a long time. Like this is a long-awaited reward. Or we could be initiating or starting something that will bring in those rewards. For me personally, this is such exciting news because I'm hoping to publish my book around numerology and relationships at the end of this year or in the fall, hopefully. So it'll still be under this energy. So we'll see what happens. But these energies can also bring a focus into home and domestic life and relationships. So if there's a romance that's sort of like, just coming into existence at this time, you can see that really blossom. Beautiful time for marriages, for connecting with people on a deeper level. This is a beautiful energy for romance and love. Can definitely see if you're in a relationship, that can be taken to the next level. You can go deeper within a connection. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Also, you can see, again, some of your hopes and dreams be fulfilled during this time when it comes to your relationships and your home and family. So if you've been trying to get pregnant, this could be a time where you see that fulfilled. If this is a time you've been trying to adopt, this could be a time where you see that happen. Or, friends or family could also be having children at this time and bringing in that new element to your life. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a time also where our mind will actually be really active. Like a lot of, this is a time where our cleverness, our wisdom can really come out full force. So definitely an excellent time for launching something, for participating in some kind of creative endeavor, where we are sort of at the helm of that, finding that solution or that creative outlet. Would also say that anything you sort of initiate, anything you touch during this time has the potential to turn to gold. I mean, it really is such a beneficial energy in that sense. So again, if you've been thinking about opening your own business or starting launching something, whatever it may be, if it's a creative pursuit, great time to do that. Great time for, again, perfect for me, great time for publishing, for writing, for speaking, any way to get your message out into the world. Excellent energy. And as I'm doing this reading, because this is also for me as a 22-4, as I'm doing this reading, I'm like, I'm loving this energy. Like I'm ready for this energy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for this energy. You could also find that you have a deeper interest in philosophy, in the metaphysical realms. So this is a great time to tap into that intuition that 22-4s and 4s are so keen to. You could see some of your clairs open at this time. You get psychic hits, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to anything that comes in, intuitively at this time, or from, again, the psychic realms, can be really important and bring greater insight, greater clarity, greater inspiration for some kind of creative project. This is a really strong creative energy. So anything creative is just really, really, man, the fire is there for this. And you could see a lot of sparks at this time for, again, finding ways to express yourself, finding that creative outlet that fits for you. It's all here for the taking. Also, you could find that you have an ability to communicate better at this time, or more effectively. And so use these opportunities wisely. If there's connections that you want to, connect with more deeply, this is a great time to do that. Collaboration is also highly, highly highlighted at this time. So if you have an opportunity to collab with other people, share ideas, create something together, oh gosh, the potential is massive. I will say, there is, like I said, there is the negative side of all energies, or the shadow side, and it can bring in extra delays, sort of a diminishing of the qualities that we've talked about. But even at its worst, this vibration really just brings in the goodness. It really is. It's bringing in the rewards. It's bringing in the bounty, so to speak. So this is definitely a time for reaping what we've sown. The harvest time is just incredibly beautiful energy. And like I said, it has the potential to really unfold over the next 6 months to a year. So definitely pay attention to the people that come in, especially that have like a similar vision or similar values and are open to collaborating or working. You could get assistance from people who you didn't think it was possible to get assistance. Doors could open just wide open for you at this time to really get the green light with your creative pursuits. And, when I talk about creativity, it's whatever that means for you, right? In your chosen career field and however you share your contribution with the world. You could see a lot of uptick here. And, 22-4s are the master builders. So much of this lifetime is about our work and like what we put out into the world and what that looks like, building some kind of resource or solution for a greater population that's sustainable, some kind of legacy. And you could see big wins under this energy. So I freaking love it. I'm so here for it. Hopefully it brings some goodness your way. So I hope it's a great one. And like I said, be open to socializing, to mingling, to connecting with people, to traveling if that comes in for you, because romance is also a big keynote here. So beautiful time to meet people and just have fun together. Excellent, excellent energy. So at the height of this, it's about rewards for work well done. So congratulations. Congratulations in advance. I hope it's a great one. Take care, 22s. Bye for now.